Hey guys, the countdown begins. Less than a week until my school game expo, and all the feels are in my system. Pressure, that's a check. Excitement, double check. Panic, oh, that's there too. Will I be ready in time? That's the question. Stay tuned as I tick off my to-do list and overcome the obstacles one after another. Can I make this happen before the time runs out? Just a quick reminder, 80% of you are not subscribed to the channel. To make sure you don't miss any content, go down and hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell. If you have any feedback for my game or my videos, the comment section is perfect for that. Thank you for everyone's support, and let's get into the video. In last week's devlog, I had some pretty cool news to share. I'll have my very own booth at my school's game expo on December 11th. Going into this week, I thought I had a whole 2 weeks to prepare, but surprise, December 11th is actually next Wednesday. Thankfully, having looked over my plan for the week, I feel I am right on target to get pretty much everything done by the end of this weekend. But there's one big thing I haven't tackled yet, and that is creating a build specifically for the expo. What does that mean? I want to be showcasing a focus demo featuring majority of the mound and a little bit of the burrow section as well. So in this devlog, let's take a look at what I've accomplished over the past week and how I'll bring it all together for the big day. I have worked on the new settings options so players can better tailor their experience. This includes volume adjustments for the music and sound effects, as well as the overall volume for the entire game. I also added in an option to change the brightness of the game. I have yet to see how this affects the darkness in the dungeon biome, so the max brightness might have to be changed so the player can't entirely bypass the intended darkness of the dungeon biome. To further the immersion with the boss health bars from a past devlog, I am creating custom health bars for each boss, starting with the Stone Golem. This edition makes each boss fight more unique, and after making a custom health bar for the Stone Golem, I have also decided to change the player's stamina bar to give it more personality. These small changes make the game look less bland and less stale, which some areas still look this way, but I intend to fix them after next week. A way I plan to do this is by adding more props similar to the tall grass and ice structures that I've added in past devlogs, and just looking at the screenshots of the mound before and after the tall grass, you can really see the effect the tall grass has. I hope to make every biome's screenshots stand out. With all that out of the way, I am now finishing up the sound effects for the player and the fox. I then have to add all the sound effects for the Stone Golem yet as well, which I do plan to reuse some sound effects from the Dark Disciple boss, and this boss was originally for my demo I released in 2023, but this boss will not be in the actual game because it really doesn't fit into the vision of my game now and with the story that I have thought up for the actual game. But I do really like this boss. I liked a lot of the attacks I added for it, but unfortunately it doesn't fit into what I want the game to be now. So unfortunately it'll be scrapped, but I am reusing some of these sound effects for the Stone Golem boss. I also did mention in my last devlog that I might not have music ready for the game show, and I now think I should have it finished by then. I've been playing around with different melodies, and I have found something I like, and I just need to finish it up and really make it good enough to present to people. Looking at everything I have left to do, I can confidently say I will be ready for the game show. The sound effects don't have much left, and the music I can easily finish up by the end of the weekend. Monday and Tuesday, all I will have to do is make a specific build for the game show, and then it'll be good to go. I am super excited for this experience. Other than YouTube, I have never really publicly shared my game. I would have never been able to commit to something like this without learning how to overcome the fear of judgment. And if you haven't already watched my video on overcoming the fear of judgment, you can watch that video after this one. After the game show on Wednesday, I hope I will be able to get my updates on the game show in next week's devlog so you guys can see right away how the show went, and hopefully I can get some feedback from players that play the game, and I hope I can share the experience with you guys next week. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as well as leave feedback down below. If you haven't heard the big news yet, watch the video in the top right hand corner, and if you want to learn how to defeat imposter syndrome, you can find that video in the top left hand corner. I appreciate everyone who watches these videos, and this is RBC Mr. Rhodes signing off for now.